here on my own in the house. Aid's gone away for a week with work. That smells so good already. So here's the enchilada dip.
Good view from up here. There's security. I'm just gonna head back down there.
I am a true believer in everything is in mindset. I've just gone around the outside, I like that. The question is, have I enjoyed this week on my own? Let's talk about next time. We are thinking this could potentially change our lives forever. Welcome back to a new vlog. I decided to film a whole week of here on my own in the house. Aid's gone away for a week with work, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. I work from home, I run my own business, but my husband has also worked from home for about 12 or 13 years. We moved a few months ago and we share an office. We sit next to each other and we literally spend 24/7 together. We haven't actually properly been apart since 2017 when I went on a Boston trip for 5 nights with some girlfriends. So this feels like a really, really big deal. So I thought I would document the week and spend it with you. It's also nice because apart from phone calls with family, I get to speak to somebody, I get to speak to friends, so thank you for that. I do have some local new friends coming over tomorrow evening. I'm gonna have a little bit of a wine evening. I'm gonna make some nice Mexican dip, so I'll do that with you as well. But I'm just gonna hang out at home. I'm working a week and I thought I would spend it with you. So welcome to A Week with Lisa. I did ask Aid to do some videos as well so that we could include some footage of his week as well. I thought that would be really fun. He didn't manage to film that much, but what he has done I will include here as well. So here's a little bit of Aid cam for you from the week.
So I've just got a ham and cheese toastie. Oh, it feels nice and warm. And a Sicilian lemon muffin and a croissant.
Going to fold these tea towels and chat with you whilst I do that. By the way, does anyone have a hack of how to get tea towels sparkly clean again? They're just all a bit dull and I don't want to just bin them, but I only bought them new to move into the house about 7 months ago, but they just look a bit off. I want to just make them look clean again. I might do some Googling and see if I can do that this week. It's a very busy work week for me. We leave the house 2 weeks today to go to Orlando. I feel frantic. I hate this feeling. I like it when we're at like 5 weeks to go, 5, 6, 7 even. I like that feeling. It's exciting, but I feel like I've still got lots of time. It's hard when you run your own business and you have to get everything ready ahead of time. Aid's also very busy with work. This trip to Germany was very last minute, as I've shared in previous vlogs. So yeah, we're both really busy, but I've got a lot to do before we go away. So this week, the plan is just to crack on and get as much done. He did leave Sunday. Today's Tuesday morning. And so I did have a day yesterday in the house. My plan the week is to alarm set for 5 and just work through till about 10 o'clock. I made some broccoli and cheese soup yesterday. Lots of family phone calls. But my work's varied and I vary throughout the rooms. And I did go on the treadmill yesterday morning and today as well before jumping in the shower. So that was quite nice. But I've got another very long work list to do today. So despite being on my own, I'm still meal planning this week. Yesterday, like I said, I made broccoli and cheese soup. I was going to have some for lunch, but it's 2:30 now. And I actually defrosted something from the freezer. This is one of my batch cooked meals. Macaroni with sausage and feta and peppers, courgette, butter beans in there, tomatoey and cheesy. It's very, very yummy. So I think I'm going to have that now and then maybe have the soup for tea time later on. I am currently editing a journaling video that I've just filmed and working on a thumbnail as well. And Aid is currently stuck in traffic in Hamburg. Good morning. I just realised I forgot to start this video. It's been a really nice morning again. I did a travel Zoom last night, so that kept me busy all evening. And then I fell asleep again watching Emily in Paris, which I'm loving watching for the second time. Today I have edited 2 vlogs already. And I have made 2 loaves of bread. I've got the girls from our road coming over tonight, so I'm going to make with you. I've made 2 loaves of bread, but I'm also going to make a really nice enchilada dip tonight, so I'm excited to do that. And right now I am just about to, I lost this a minute ago, now found it, just about to work in my journal. So I want to do some journal work, do some house cleaning today, make that enchilada dip, and I'd quite like to do a project in my office. Quite like to do that today as well. And Aid got a Happy Meal in McDonald's, and they've got Smurfs, which is why he bought the Happy Meal, and he got a Papa Smurf. Isn't that cute? And here's a little look at what Aid's been having for breakfast in Germany each morning. This is my absolute idea of a perfect breakfast. I don't know where today has gone. It's nearly 3 o'clock already. It's just flown by. I am going to get some tidying up done. I haven't given the house a proper blitz since Aid's been gone. When he left, I did some nervous cleaning just to get my upset out. I like hoovered and all that kind of thing and took the feather dust around. But I'd like to hoover again now. I've been doing the bathrooms today throughout the day and just like clean the floors and all that kind of thing. So I'm going to do that now. The rain has stopped. It's such a grey day today, so I'm going to run out to the garage quickly while it's still dry. But the good thing is, I haven't had to water the garden today. I need to clean up the sink from baking and lunch. This is the bread I've made today. I'm going to slice it up to go with the dips. I have made a seeded rye sourdough and then a plain salted sourdough. And the idea is that one's going to be in little strips. That one will be a good one for dipping, that one. Everything's nice and tidy. I do need to shake off the table from, I forgot where I arranged the weeds the other day. I've got bits on the table, so I need to clear that up, but everything is nice and tidy, just apart from clearing those. I just want to give everywhere a general hoover. I do want to do a desk declutter. I've been sent some really cool stuff to help with storage on our desk, so I don't know if I'm going to get time for that today. I would really like to though. That would be so fun. Sitting room, do you call it the lounge? Living room, sitting room. What do you call this room? Family room. We don't actually have a name for it. We just seem to sort of call it anything. This was on my to-do list today to cut up these bits for my monthly kit, but it hasn't happened. I just haven't got round to it, so that might need to go upstairs. Oh, and there's a stray button from something I was working on last night. And then I'm going to go upstairs and run the hoover and dust around up there as well. And while it's dry, I'm going to empty the bins as well. Oh, tomorrow is bin day, so I need to get the bins out tonight. All this extra responsibility. Let's put the camera down. The bins are usually a blue job. However, I do them sometimes. But that is usually one of Aid's jobs. I have to say there's something very freeing about just doing things that you want to do and not having any time restrictions or doing something to fit in with somebody else's schedule then. So there's certain times if Aid's on a Zoom, then I'm a bit more restricted. I can't maybe go in the office, or I'm trying to film and he's on a Zoom and I can't film because I can hear him in the background. So it's felt quite freeing this week. I don't have any meal times. I'm just eating when I fancy. And I'm enjoying the peace and quiet as well. So it's been quite a getting to know me week, if that makes sense, because it's been so long. I used to be obviously at home during the day when the kids were at school when they were little, but Aid's now been working from home for about 13 years. So it has been a very long time that I have literally spent this amount of time on my own, and I loved it before. I love Aid working from home and I wouldn't want to change that, but I have actually enjoyed this week. I've enjoyed the quiet and just doing what I want to do and when I want to do it. let's make this enchilada dip. I've only made this once before and it was really, really good. It's inspired by a Tostitos dip that my sister bought when we were in Florida in October 2022. It was so delicious and I recreated it when we came home. So I think it's time to recreate it again. It was so delicious. It's not one of Aid's favourites, so it's a good time to do this. I'm just literally just going to brown off garlic and onions. I'm adding loads of peppers. They're all going in it too. But it's, yeah, think of it like an enchilada sauce, but as a dip. It's really good. And you can literally pack it out with anything. Throw in your veggies, brown them off. And then I'm going to add a load of seasonings. These are what I'm throwing in. The Creole seasoning has just got a nice little kick to it, but you don't have to add that. It's just something that I've got. And then I'm doing a generous amount of each. I'm making quite a large batch of this, and what I don't use, I will use then on a different day as well. Remember to maybe underspice because you can always add a little bit afterwards. I'm quite generous with my spices, but I know what I like and I know how much to do. I don't generally measure things out, I just sprinkle it in. But yeah, if you haven't done this kind of thing before, go light and you can always add a little bit more afterwards. I'm going to throw it all in, mix it together. It's just got such a delicious, to me, this is like pure cozy food. I love any kind of like finger foods, dipping food. Adding in some taco beans from Lidl. I love the taco beans. It's got a nice mix of beans and tin tomatoes as well. That smells so good already. I'm doing mine veggie. I did add an extra tin of tomato, but now we need to make our cheese sauce. So I just make a basic roux sauce and add cheese. Little bit of plain flour goes in. Then I add a little bit of like butter margarine that goes in, and it's all balanced. I don't know, I just do this and it never fails. Then I add just a little drop of milk, not too much. And the important thing is whisking. It's not something you can just move away from. You need to keep at the whisking, otherwise it will go really lumpy. And then as it thickens, you add more milk and you just keep adding more until you've got the sauce. Then I add lots of cheese. I use a really strong vintage cheddar. I don't even grate it anymore. I just chop it up and put it in. Obviously, it's going to take a little bit longer to melt, but that's fine. By the time you've done it all and seasoned, if it becomes too thick, just add a little bit more milk. And then salt and pepper. If I'm making a cheese sauce for like macaroni or cauliflower, I will add grated nutmeg as well, and sometimes base seasoning. But today, because it's actually going into a dip, I won't do that. And then I am going to combine the two. I'm adding my cheese sauce into my enchilada-y stuff, and then I'm going to mix it together because it is very much a cheese and tomato mix. So they're mixing it up. This might look really disgusting to some. Let me know if it does. But I promise you, it's absolutely delicious. And now we've got that colour of the enchilada dip. I should have shown you the original dip, actually. I've got some in my fridge. And then I'm going to whiz it down. You could also use this as pasta sauce. And if you want to make it even thinner, add extra tomatoes, really whiz it down so it's thin. I'm doing mine quite chunky. It could even be a soup then. Right, let's give this the test. Just listen to the soundtrack, Princess and the Frog is so good. That is absolutely perfect. I will not be changing anything about this. It is so delicious. Perfect. Does that look delicious to you? I put an apron on to whiz it down and I still managed to get myself grubby. So here's the enchilada dip. And I'm going to slice up the bread, and I have laid the table there. Good morning and welcome to Thursday. We have one more sleep until he comes home. I had so much fun last night. It was a really lovely evening. It was just nice to mix with some different people. So yeah, had a nice evening. Today I've done my usual and treadmill, editing, but I've skipped coffee this morning. I've gone for a Pepsi. It's not fun making coffee for one. I miss him. So, yeah, I'm just gonna fold these zines, these little magazines. I've got quite a nice list to work through today. I am a true believer in everything is in mindset. I could have been really, really down this week with Aid going. It is a massive, massive deal to us. But instead I plan to turn it around and turn it into something really positive. And I just had so many goals I wanted to achieve this week. One of them was to try and get as many videos filmed and edited as possible for whilst we were on our trip. I have just filmed, excuse me, I'm just having my lunch, an office declutter. I've just done all that. I've set up new little pieces of organising. I am so pleased. That video would have already gone up by now. So go and check that out. I've got a lovely new desk space and I've just made my lunch. You need to try the enchilada dip. It's so delicious. I've heated it through a little bit. It's so good. And I've got my homemade bread to go with it. It's just so delicious. So I am binge watching Hermione Chantal at the moment. I have been watching her this morning. I haven't watched as many of her videos for quite some time, so I'm having a good old binge today. So I'm gonna have my lunch, enjoy some videos, and then I'm gonna film a house tour. This was my little list that I made of things that I was hoping to film this week. We've also got some more footage from Aid and his hotel stay. I did ask him to vlog a bit for the week. I thought he might enjoy that. People always say to me, I need to give the camera to Aid a lot more. And the problem is Aid doesn't actually really want to hold the camera. He likes filming like this, but he doesn't want to do all the talking and that kind of thing. So we fall into our roles, me sort of holding the camera quite naturally, because he doesn't really want to do all the talking and that. So this is what I've got from him. The breakfast looked amazing, and he made up a roll to take into work each day because there's no facilities on site at all. So it worked out really nicely. The hotel is the only one near where he's working. It seemed to be it was being renovated. Some areas were sort of being worked on. There was lots of wires and that kind of thing, lots of construction going on. But it was in quite a nice place, and he did manage to go out for a walk each evening as well. He was trying to keep his steps up while he was away. He didn't have any proper meals out. He just grabbed food as and when, just for the convenience really, and he did come back in the evenings and carry on working for a little bit. But he said everyone was very friendly. Nobody really spoke any English, so a few times he did call up and hand me the phone. Oh, and there was a wolf, the local wolf. He did hand me the phone with somebody on loudspeaker for me to translate and speak to them, ask them questions and things like that. We had that in the hotel and in a bakery. So yeah, it looks very German, very pretty. He said everyone was very friendly, and it was overall a very good experience. So yeah, it wasn't a bad week at all. Starting my evening now. It's 7:30. I've just reheated the rest of that dip from last night, having it a bit more like soup really. It's so delicious. It really is. I've been working on kits this afternoon, and ended up with 40 minutes on the treadmill watching a Disney vlog. Had a shower. And then I've been chatting to Aid for the last half an hour on video call. Look how good that looks. Whilst he walks to McDonald's. So he's doing that right now. And I think I've done nearly 10 kits. I've just been kit packing while speaking to him. This is how I plan to spend the next few hours. I'm going to have this first. Whilst watching Ben Fogle, New Lives in the Wild. I love this show.
I'm looking out from my window. Sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow. I don't make a sound when I shut the door. You don't have to wake up, yeah.
I hadn't planted out the sunflowers, and yesterday was so windy. Oh no, it's been eaten as well. They just didn't make it. I was going to plant them out and I thought, oh, they're just going to get eaten because everything gets eaten in this garden. I wonder if I can still plant these two out. This has been my life all week. It really has been like that all week. It hasn't stopped. Let's move the sun. It's really nice and sunny today. Yeah, I haven't had the time to myself that I thought. I knew I was working long hours this week, but I haven't had the reading time. I haven't picked up my new book, which I'm gutted about. Even like on the treadmill this morning, I just wanted half an hour with Adam Hatton on the treadmill. I did ask Aid if I could get off the phone and could I just have my half an hour, and then my sister called, and then half an hour I thought, right, I'm gonna have to get off the treadmill now after speaking with her, so I said I need to go and get in the shower. I haven't even hung up, and then Aid's calling again. It is constant, that phone. It really is. But you always feel guilty when it's family and you don't pick up. So it's a tricky one, but no. So the question is, have I enjoyed this week on my own? What do you guys think? I think everyone expected me not to, and I think that's why the phone keeps ringing. Everyone's checking on me, and I don't know why. I always, years ago, used to spend all the time on my own, and I loved it. And it's obviously been a long time. It's very, what's the word? It is just Aid and I all the time, which I love. But I have loved this week. I have completely surprised myself. I thought I might struggle. I thought I might be scared at night. I think I'm so zonked because I'm working till sort of 10, 11 every night that I go to bed, watch a bit of Emily in Paris, and I'm falling asleep with the alarm waking me up at 5. So, and it's been so easy to get up in the mornings, I think, because it's just me, and I felt excited all week because I'm enjoying what I'm doing. And I think that's the other thing, when people sort of like tell you that you shouldn't be working as much, when your work is also your hobby and something you really love doing, it doesn't feel like work. So like now I need to go and do a journal page for a YouTube video, but it doesn't feel like work because it's my hobby as well. So it's different, isn't it? Rather than somebody working in an office that works really long hours. I do love what I do. I really do. Yeah, so I've loved this week. This could become a regular thing. I think the project Aid's working on, he might have to go out more frequently. And if it is once a month, I'm quite happy with that. And I need to get myself in a better routine of not answering the phone so much. We'll let this week be a bit of an exception. But maybe then, obviously I'm not going to have the work volume because we wouldn't usually be going away. But and actually enjoy some time to myself as well, and actually start reading again and things like that. But no, I've really, really loved it. I'm looking forward to seeing him tonight. But I have thoroughly enjoyed this week, and it's really surprised me. I didn't expect to love it so much. Me too, of not having a coffee. I just don't fancy a coffee this morning. It's really not like me. Did I show you, by the way, the flowers that my neighbour bought me? Aren't they beautiful? I love freesias and roses. They're so pretty. And this was the £2 vase that I bought in Morrison's. I'm really chuffed with that. Today I've got a passion fruit wax melt. The house smells so fruity. It's just such a summery scent. It's lovely, really, really nice. It's blue skies today. It's absolutely beautiful out there. And Aid's got rain in Germany. So here Aid is going to the baker's. No voiceover from Aid, I'm afraid. So he popped into the baker's to grab some bread. Again, really, really helpful. The lovely people. But he brought home a beautiful loaf of bread for us. It was amazing. I'm now going to come in here and make this page. This is for a video in a couple of weeks' time, and then I have completely done all my videos for August, which I'm really chuffed with because today is the 16th of August. And I've got quite a few done for September as well, so I am getting there. I'm ploughing through that list. I'm excited. I've got a little delivery. I've been umming and ahhing about these for a while. Look how pretty they are. I ordered them yesterday from Next. just purely because I can get the kids sizes so easy on there. So let's try these on. There are 2, a 34. I am generally a 1.5. I tend to, obviously you generally size up a bit with trainers, don't you? The colour is so me. I really like them. I generally wear Converse, but I have got a pair of Adidas which I love. But they're really old now. I bought them just before we went to Hollywood. I say Hollywood, LA, because I walked to the Hollywood sign in them. So they're really special, but they're quite thin ones, and I've started to go through the toe. They're also not waterproof, so if it's raining, my feet do get wet. But these are really, really pretty, and I thought they'd go nice with a dress. They were £35, which I didn't think was too bad. There we go. I really love these. They're really comfy, and I don't think you can see, the perfect t-shirt to match. I've just changed. I knew I had one the same colour as these. And this skirt, by the way, is over 20 years old. I really love it still. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I didn't wear it for years, but Holly stole it for a while, and then I got it back because I always said it was a loan, but I just think it's really nice and really comfy and lightweight. I used to buy a lot of my skirts and dresses from a company called Bay Trading Company. I loved them because back then, sort of 20 odd years ago, I used to really, really struggle. A lot of companies didn't do smaller sizes. They might start in an 8 or some of them a 10. They didn't really go smaller. And this was a place where I could always buy skirts and dresses. I remember buying like a skirt and jacket combo for my Lufthansa interview. That would have been at the start of 1995. I went there for that because the clothes just fitted, and a lot of companies then, like I said, just didn't do the smaller sizes. So I have got quite a few skirts from there still that I still really love. Thinking about it, my style hasn't really changed since then. I've always been into like longer skirts and little tops, and that's exactly how I still dress. Meantime, I'm going to tidy all this up, head back downstairs to start work, and then come up again in a minute. I like this bit here. I just feel, I don't know, it needs something to pull it together a little bit. Tell you what, it's not missing. That's just come out of that basket. That is so scary. Colours go really well. Aid could make a new friend. I don't know. I don't think that's going on my page. Right, I've got a couple of extra jobs that I want to get done today. I haven't quite finished that journaling page. I'm leaving it open. It's missing something at the moment, but I don't know what, so I'm going to come back to that later. I do need one more photo for my monthly kit zine, the little mini magazine that goes in my kit. Now, this is for September. I'm including a mini journal in this one. I want to make, for me personally, I want to turn it into a gratitude journal. I think it's a really good habit to get into, of just sort of being thankful for the small bits. Now, in the kit, I have created this postcard. I'm going to tear it though. Let's grab a ruler. And because it says, friends make the world beautiful. However, I am going to change that to read, make the world beautiful. Because I think by being thankful, that's exactly what we're doing. We're viewing the world with different eyes, aren't we? By being grateful for all the little bits and pieces. Let's just rough up those corners a little bit. There. I like that. And I've got a little mini gold clip in the kit. Does it get much more simple than that? I really do believe that the world is as beautiful as you make it. If you want to just be miserable all the time, put people down, it makes you feel down. Whereas if you change your mindset and you choose to view the world in different eyes, I think it makes a huge difference. I just feel this week, I could have gone into this week feeling really, really low. and instead I went into this week with a positive head on, knowing that it was going to be a good week. I would get loads done, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So yes, I am all for making the world beautiful. So yeah, I like that. That's a cool little journal. By the way, if ever you're interested in my crafty kits, I'll leave the link to my business down below. I'm back in my creative space. I have just sent off the last bits for the kit zine for September. I am so pleased. That was a massive job I needed to get done this week. Right, I need to sort Aid's birthday out as well. It is 12:30. Aid's already at Hamburg Airport. It's 1:30 there. His flight's not till about 6. He's already there. But he had to leave his hotel, check out the hotel. It's pouring with rain, so there's nothing else to do, and he just didn't want to leave it too long with like returning the car. As it was, the car terminal is just a couple of minutes walk from dropping the car off, so everything's been really quick. So he's going to go, and he's got movies on his iPad and various other things. Right, I'm going to make him a quick birthday card. It's Friday today, it's his birthday on Monday, so I want to get everything ready while he's not here. So I've got a little idea with some map paper. Let's see what this looks like.
As a young girl, the fields were mine. We played hide and seek for hours, raised our shadows among the pines. So offshore, playful and free, without a care in the world. I was one rich little girl, daydreamer, kidnap me.
There we go. I'd climb mountains to be with you. We never used to do cards and gifts and things. I don't like to do gifts now, as in I don't ask for gifts. I don't have birthday gifts. Aid's not supposed to have birthday gifts either, because that's the rule that we made. But Aid loves a gift. I know it means a lot to him. So I have actually got him a couple of gifts. I've just gone around the outside. I like that. With a black line. And gift-wise, I've bought him a Jungle Cruise t-shirt for Magic Kingdom. I'll leave the link to that down below. That will be in my Amazon storefront. And this is an Amazon buy as well, actually. These are our friends. They used to write the Brits guides, and this is a new book that they've got out. So I thought that might be a nice one to have a read. So they're his 2 little gifts. And, sorry, there's work going on outside. You know I don't take life too seriously. He's got a couple of joke presents. Do you remember when I told you he was really upset about Waitrose changing their loo rolls? He's used the Waitrose basic loo rolls for so long. Never wants to use any other toilet rolls. He's gutted they've changed their toilet paper. So I kept 2 rolls back, and I thought I'd wrap them for him. And Anthropology have the best bags. These are just their normal store bags. It's a perfect one for Aid. So I'm going to wrap it all up and put it in there. And I have to say, one good thing about him being away, it's made us both really excited to see each other. And I do get excited about seeing him, like if he goes into the office for the day. But this has been practically a week, so this feels completely different. So I think that's really healthy for a relationship as well, to have that excitement. We've been together like over 19 years now. So to feel like this is really quite nice. Just making a salad, throwing a salad. I'll confess to not eating very well this week. I did meal plan. So I started off well, did the broccoli and cheese soup, which I had for a couple of days. I did defrost the pasta and bean bake. That was so nice. And I had that for a couple of days, sort of lunches as well. And then I made that enchilada. I guess I haven't done too badly. I had the enchilada dip, which kind of became dinner for 2 days as well, with my home-baked bread. That's kind of gone with everything this week, the home-baked bread. Last night I didn't actually eat. I had a little bit more of the dip, actually, I just remember. So I'm gonna make myself a nice salad. I put broccoli on it. I love the, what is it? The Costco broccoli salad. It's so good. So I'm going to put some cranberries in because they are what make it amazing. And I've got a homemade Caesar dressing that I made the other day, so I'm going to pop that on. That smells like America. Oh, actually, it smells of Subway. That's what that smells of. I'm not even that fussed with Subway, but it smells good. That is a really, really good salad. It's delicious. And it's back to packing kits for me. I'm really glad that I have enjoyed this week, actually. It's just lots of things, just when you have two people living together in each other's pockets all the time. I like quiet. Aid likes the radio on all the time, but he'll have it on in all the rooms. But sometimes he might have something different in the room. And I find it really, really hard. So we might have something on in the office, but then something different will be on in here. And I really hate that. Just having the two different sounds, it's too much for me. But he just likes sound everywhere. It's very difficult to compromise on things like that. And I tend to find, because he's got a lot of OCDs and things like that, that we just naturally, it's easier to do, it's better for us to do what suits him the best. So sometimes it can be really tricky. So I have enjoyed a quiet house. He's also very, very messy. So I have enjoyed not picking up after him this week. I'm sure there's lots of things he's enjoyed as well. But also just silly things like having the bed to myself. I've really, really enjoyed that. I thought I'd be so upset at bedtime, and I've loved it. I think it's helped that I have only gone to bed for about 5 hours a night. I think that's definitely helped. But this, I think, may be a big change now. I think this may be a permanent thing for the next couple of years, maybe, that he does go away more regular for a week at a time. So yeah, I think this is a big change that is a permanent fixture at the moment. So it's a good job that we do like it. But yeah, so I'd be interested to hear from any of you, if your other halves work away, if you enjoy it, if you don't, what you do enjoy, what you don't like. It's obviously a novelty thing, and I'm very, very busy, so it may be next time I feel completely different, so that will be interesting to see. But I am definitely pleased though that I feel this way about it, because I thought I would be a mess. And whilst I was doing that, Aid was driving back to Hamburg Airport. He loved Hamburg Airport. It was very nice, very clean, lots of choice of things as well. So he's given us a little look around so we can have a look with him. Car hire was very easy as well.
Selection of pastries, some rolls. Oh, that's tasty.
He was tempted, but we did resist with the Starbucks mugs as much as we like them. Maybe if this is a regular thing, maybe he will have to pick up a Hamburg mug after all. But isn't the airport beautiful? And I know most of us here love an airport, so we thought it would be really fun to share with you. So we hope you're enjoying this little look at Hamburg Airport.
For a moment, I thought these were mint M&Ms. Sadly not.
Let us know if you've been to Germany. Have you been to Hamburg Airport? We would love to hear from you.
Good view from up here. There's security. I'm just going to head back down there.
5:30. Aid is just about to go onto airplane mode. He's just messaged. Coming home, and I am going to have a great big bowl of natural yogurt, berries and seeds, and we're going to have supper together when he gets home. Aid got home a few days ago. We are still eating the lovely German bread that he brought home. This is the best. I miss German bread so much. I tried to recreate it with my sourdough, but it's still not quite as good. I'll hear from Aid in a sec so he can share with you a little of how things went. I also wanted to show you actually what he brought me home. I know some of you will think it's absolutely bananas, but I also know that some of you will totally get it. He brought me home this, a little pile of rubbish, but to me it's treasure. I'm going to save the best till last. So we have got Fanta packaging. We have got Ich liebe es, McDonald's receipt, a napkin. Things are about to get messy. We have got McDonald's tutor, a little bag. We have got a bakery tutor, a bakery bag. We have got a sick bag. There we go, do love a sick bag. We have got another little bag and another one. Oh, a Burger King this time. I think this was his diet for the week. And what's this one? Oh, this one's a nice one. I don't know what he bought there. I'll find out in a minute. And for any of you that think I'm totally bonkers, I am a journalist scrapbooker. So to me, this is pure treasure. This beats any gift. Seeing this come home got me really excited. He knows me well. Bag. I do. Oh, what's this one from? Come and say hello, by the way.
Hello.
What's this one?
That was from Duty Free. I bought my bottle
do you want to go and grab that, actually? It's like a little haul now. I put it where it belongs, Aid, in the cocktail station. The thing, it's got pride and joy in the middle there. The thing that's excited me most is he had a Smurf Happy Meal. And I'm going to turn this into a mini book. So yeah, I am a scrapbooker, journaler. It's my full-time business. And I love turning rubbish into scrapbooks and journals. This is going to be
a book.
A mini book. I might do it for our journal trip.
What would you have as the front cover though? Because that would
Die Schlumpfer, but it opens the wrong way, so I might have to secure it.
No.
Will that work?
Oh, it'll only fold.
We can make
it work. We'd probably make it fold the other way. So yeah.
It's so cute. And right, going to show you your haul. Oh, and the bread. We've got the bread as well.
I've been waiting to get a bottle of Terramana for since they brought it out. I've looked in the States. Sorry, let me come down here. I've looked in the States. It's Dwayne Johnson's company. Apparently it's supposed to be really, really nice.
I haven't tried it yet. It was your birthday as well. We should have done that.
I know. It was a bit busy yesterday. But no, so that's that. It's like a small batch tequila. They've started selling it in Germany, so hence why I was able to get it. Again, I've seen it out in the US, but if we bought it like in Walmart, it would mean having to pack it to bring it back.
It was a lot easier.
So it was easier doing this because I could get it in the airport and it was just literally bring it back. So yeah.
Do you want to show them as well?
Oh yeah. And my Happy Meal gift toy, should I say, is Papa Smurf. Oh, mind that way. There you go. Oh.
I wish you'd bought the whole selection. Loads of Happy Meals.
Next time.
Might not have it next time.
I'll ask some of the guys at site if they go to McDonald's if we can get some.
Let's talk about next time. We are thinking this could potentially change our lives forever.
Yeah. In March, people don't really know too much about what I kind of do, but a lot of what I do is to do with site work and construction work. But I haven't had to go to site for quite some time.
You work in the IT side.
Yeah, I used to when I worked in engineering and design. And Before we were together. I mean, my local office was over in Amsterdam, so at that time, so I used to commute back and forth. So it's not like I'm not used to it. It's just I have not done it.
We're not used to it.
We're not used to it. I've not done it for a very, very long time. I used to, but no. So it could be the needs of this project means maybe for the next however long.
It could be every 3 weeks, couldn't it?
Or however long is needed. So
yeah,
we'll see.
I think it's something we need to get our heads around and get used to.
Yeah, it is part of my role is in my contract as well if I need to travel. But yeah, I know it's not unusual for people, but just not done it for a while. So
it's for us.
It is going to be a big change for us.
Massive change.
We won't be stuck to each other for 24/7.
Yes, right. Let's finish this video.
I'm hungry.
Did you enjoy your week away?
I did overall. It was hard work, I think, because I was so
The
busy.
week improved, didn't it?
Yeah, it was. Those moments when you think, what am I doing? This isn't going to happen, type of thing. To actually turning things around. So, it was good. It was actually quite nice having I think for us, being away from, we love being at home, but we're always busy. And so when I did kind of finish work, although I worked in the evening in the hotel, it was just nice to actually have just time just to stop.
Walk to McDonald's.
Yes, a few times.
And I was saying as well, I wonder if it worked so well because we were both so busy. If that helped, we didn't have the time to sort of miss each other. So it'd be interesting in the future to see how that works. Mind you, we're always busy, aren't we?
Yeah, and I think the nature of things when we're actually on site, things that there's always stuff going on. So I think if I go there, I'll always be busy. The days just flew by. I kind of looked and I thought it was already 5:30, so I'd already done sort of more than 2 hours longer than I needed to. So yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, so watch this space. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed hanging out with me this week on my lonesome little self, and we will catch up with you in a new vlog next week. Take care. Have a great weekend, or have a great week. Bye.